Welcome on in, everyone. It is time for Elden Ring. How are we doing today, chat? Doing well. I know I am. Oh, yesterday was so good, chat. Besides, not least of which was because DLC. Finally, we know. We're getting DLC for good ol' Elden Ring. And it looks like it's gonna be what everyone thought it was gonna be. Miquella's dream. Hey Adolphus, we must save the divine bussy. Hey, howdy Xavier! Always good to see you. I just watched an analysis video by Raph. That is probably the most interesting argument for it being America. Is that so? I'm curious what that argument would be. Because I've tried exhausting all the options for an evidentiary basis between Marika and Miquella. And shocker, got a hunch. Just call it a hunch. It's gonna be Miquella. I know. Absolutely out there. No one could possibly have predicted that since, like, the first month when they started beating the game. Oh, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I'm curious about what the case would be. Mohg is just squatting in an abandoned house with his homies and is less their king. Yeah, that's kind of accurate. That's actually, yeah, that's a pretty good summation. What are you? Well, thank you, Mr. That. You made me painfully aware I don't have my HUD back on because I'm an idiot. Woo! Loki! Stupidity! Name a better combination! You people read my analyses, by the way. I think it's, yeah. Lindell Catacombs, right? Well, oh well! I'm excited for the DLC, though. Because even though I haven't actually gotten to that part of the game yet, I actually really like Miquella's character. Really neat. At least what I've been able to grasp. Oh, that's right. Oh, no, wait a second. This is actually really good because there's a shortcut here. Yeah. Hey, Pedro! Welcome! Good to see you. I hope you're doing fine today. Man, yesterday's stream, or I should say streams, because Ethernet were great, guys. I just love being able to shoot the wind with you. You guys are wonderful, chat. We're able to have a lot of fun discussions while I was getting my screenshots, which, I'll be honest, I should have probably taken me like an hour, but what was that, like 2 streams total combined, like 3 hours, 3.5 or something, like... It's fine. It's fine. Ow. Let me rest. Hey, John. Good to see ya. Rafael, welcome. Ayo. Are you new? I don't think I've seen you in chat before, but I have terrible memory, so please remind me if I have. Oh, no. No, I can't remember who people are. Loki, no. Have I gone here? Loki trying to remember where he's been. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, yeah. Wasn't there someone that was like hanging here or some shit? Ah, I see. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. Ah, yes. I'm wonderful. Let's go with that. Oh. Gosh. Don't know how I'm getting to Mog. Yeah, oh, right, yeah, we realized. Everyone says Mog. I think maybe Vare doesn't, but who cares about Vare? He's dead. And so is his master. His luminary. Aha. Ah, there you are, my little monster. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I can't remember if I can do this uncharged, but I don't want to waste FP, so... If we can charge, we can fire. Uh-huh. If I recall correctly, there's a swarm up ahead, so... Let us take it slow. And before I run out of FP, let's, Yeah, he really did just, like... I kind of just assumed he fell off, but I was like, wait a second. Did he really just do that? Yeah, he really did. What are you doing, doggy? Just biting your ass? Okay, I understand. We all got that feeling sometimes. Dang it. Should not have gone for that, that heavy attack. Oh. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, so where do I want to go from here? I recall that place, I think, just taking me back up, right? So I want to go here. I can't jump that. I don't see a platform down here either. Also, neat seeing them actually have these whole things actually drip water for once. That's cool. Where's that sound coming from? Whatever. I'm sure it's in the pipes or some crap. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other path forward for me. Huh. I honestly thought this was the way, but maybe I have to go back to the starter pipes and find a new route. Maybe I went the wrong way. Let's see. Sorry, just gotta check on the dog. He's making noise. He's moving around, chat. Moving around. Hello? Goodbye. Now he's going off and doing who knows what. Alright, this was the path, right? Yeah, I think this was it. Oh, right. This is why I was like, yeah, we don't do this here. I was like, why did I not want to do this? That's why. Alright, let's test it. Okay, I can kill them without the charge. That makes me happy. That makes me so, so happy. Yeah, double kill. Oh. Did I go this way before? Yeah, I think I did. I think because this is with the slugs, and this is with the flowers, right? I don't think I did flowers last time. I think I said, fuck that. Going the other way. Yeah. Because this. Yep. Yep. Just gonna say nope and move on. I swear, Miranda really does get everywhere. She should really stop doing that. Woo! Ow. Okay. Darn! It got me. It just took me forgetting that these exist in this area. Anyway, let's see. Why is it MohGWYN? I don't know, I just thought I'd emphasize the Gwyn. Hi, it's been a while. Looks like you hate vigor. Hey, El Henibre! Yes, I hate vigor. Vigor? What's that? HP? I don't need HP. I just need glass for my cannon. Oh, yeah. So are Mohg and McGilla exchanging body fluids in that egg, or what? I mean, we see Mohg come out of the blood dripping from McGilla, so if you consider that an exchange of body fluids, then yes. Hi, I am. Loki will remember his lore, but will forget about unimportant things, lol. Wait, lore's important? Good to know. Yeah, I got my life all sorted. Also, sorry I haven't been able to come to your streams lately because time zones and change my sleeping schedule. No problem. It's fine, I am. Listen, you guys don't have to be here. I am more than happy to have you, though. So, if you can make it, great. If not, that's okay, too. You have lives. I don't need to come first. Oh. Let's see. Raphael, door small. Does Mohg protect the entry to the Frenzied Flame because he wants his dynasty to be born? If I recall correctly, isn't the door, the barrier, there's a barrier or something after him or whatever that's, set up by MohGWYN? So, maybe? The problem is that, if I recall correctly, Margit disappears if MohGWYN is killed, right? But Mohg doesn't disappear if real Mohg is killed, right? Because I'm presuming I can go there and still fight the boss. So, I don't know if it's the same thing with Margit, where it's simple projection of Mohg. Who knows? It could be Actually, no, it can't be Margit's projection either, because, that Mohg exists even if you kill MohGWYN, right? Because you have to kill Morgoth's thing anyway, in order to get past the barrier. Yeah, huh. Yeah, very curious. I mean, I would assume it is Mohg, but it's definitely something that feels fundamentally different. At least how it's treated mechanically. Hey, Citrus, good to see you. Always happy to have you. Mohg sure seems to be like mixing blood with Nicholas. Not sure if it will do anything at any point. You never know. Suddenly, you're gonna come out with a blood baby. Ask Annalise. Oh, no, wait. Wait a second. So they're mixing bodily fluids. I knew it. I must be here. Hey, John. You have to come here? Well, you know what? I appreciate it. You are a wonderful mainstay to this wonderful chat. Whatever. Thank you. Oh. That's not the Y button. That's not triangle. Actually, you can still kill Margit outside of Lindell in the fields, even after MohGWYN. Wait, what? Is that true? Oh, shit. Oh, that changes everything then. Okay. But you still can't fight Margit at Stormvale, I assume. That's still, there's no Margit there. Oh. Ooh, that's gonna be on my brain now. Okay, so first, let's do this. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? The angle is just that slight that it oh, well, I guess we do this. Bye-bye, 40k souls. I guess I'll farm you later. Or runes, I should say. The only Margit that disappears is the one in Stormvale. The one in Altus remains even after MohGWYN is dead. Yes, now this is interesting. This is good to know. It has different death dust than Morgoth stuff, if I recall. Ooh, that's another interesting detail to keep in touch, Xavier. Very, very good to know. Though that could be related to Mohg's relation to the blood, though, right? Because Margit slash Morgoth uses, you know, golden incantations, whereas our good old pal, Mohg, likes his formless mother juice. Three Morgoths, 2 Mohgs, 1 dynasty. That's one way to word it. Oh, whoopsie. That was a waste. Oh, no. Me, I love how I'm gonna one-shot Mohg, and yet everything else here can kill me. And safe. Mohg Jr. might be a creation of the Formless Mother. We know that Mohg communed with her down in the sewers, so there might be something there. I can't remember. Is it... I guess it would have to be in these sewers, right? Because I don't think he would have left the sewers until he met his Formless Mother. Yes, you can fight him out in the field in Lindale, even though I was confused. That's interesting. Thank you. Actually hit. Hello? There we go. I swear the lock-on. What is this, Demon Souls? Just reminder, when I hit 40k... So basically, when I hit 100k here, we go farming. Just wanna make sure I got that out there. How do I want to handle this? Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything. That's one way to deal with a frickin' hand experiment. Oh, it's locked. It's locked, alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh. I was expecting to see something in there. But nope, that looks like it's just a drain. Huh. Also, how many bodies are they frickin' dumping down the sewer line? Lindell, I think you have a population crisis. It's all in your sewage. Wait. Is this really the... This is it? I came up here for nothing? Nope. So that's not an illusory wall. That's not an illusory wall. Okay, well, sure. I guess I gotta unlock the shortcut. So the answer really was here. No damage, by the way. Alright. Time for us to have fun. Look at all those maggots. Dang it. Okay, sure. Strip of white flesh. No, I forgot about this stupid hole. It's fine. Nope, that's not it. Alright, this is with these guys. Oh. You're not a revenant. Stop acting like one. It scares me. You almost gave me a heart attack there. I think the fight is meant to show that he discovered the formless mother down there. You mean the boss fight with Mog? I guess I'll have to see for myself when I get there, but... yeah, I imagine that has to be how it is, because I can't imagine him leaving the sewers before meeting her. Because it feels like that was, like, what gave him purpose and motivated him to, like, go, you know, elsewhere. Strip of white flesh, huh? Makes sense, doesn't have traditional blood. Oh. I thought, what if I jump after, right after I hit the button? Nope, that doesn't work. There we go. My character finally realized, yeah, you can reach that. Woo! Oh. Well, that's awkward. Okay. There we go. This place is for Dung Eater's quest. Oh, is that so, Raphael? I'll keep that in mind. I assume you're talking about the place with the cage. With the doors. I know who I'm giving Celovus' potion to. Whatever. Yep, seems about right. This takes us, I think, elsewhere. But I have no choice. Gosh, I feel like I'm so lost. This feels like my first time playing Dark Souls 1 in the depths again, and I couldn't figure out how to get out for like an hour, because I refused to look left. Down here, maybe? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How stupid are you, Loki? Oh, well, thanks, I guess, but wasn't aiming for you. Okay. Ah! No. How stupid are you? You're stupid. Pretty stupid. Mog does have his blood attacks during the first fight, so he must have met her by then. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely for sure. But the problem is he could come back at any point, right? So it's always possible that it's like, oh hey, he came back and created the illusion or like projection, whatever you want to call it, after meeting her and leaving the sewers, right? So that is possible. But again, when I get to that area, I'll look at it because there might be some environmental storytelling that'll make me give me pause. Oh, I don't think I've been here. Yeah, this is new. And there's you. Which means there is a revenant, I'm almost guaranteed. This is too big of a room not to have a revenant in it. Then again, knowing Miyazaki, he probably would drop a revenant, like, just randomly in those frickin' little pipes. Oh. Don't notice me, don't notice me, don't know. No! Don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me. I'm assuming he heard me do shit. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! I'll be honest, that thing spawned way too close for comfort when I was... I was waiting for it to, like, appear, like, right behind me. Omae wa mo shinderu. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, let me guess. There's a way to drop into here randomly, too, just for extra suffering. Well, if you're looking for vengeful spirits, my friends, you'll find lots of them down here, I think. Doesn't look like anyone who gets stuck down here is very happy. They might hold a grudge. Hey! Platypus practicus. Platy. Xavier, this would be used for those stones. That is very true. I hope the DLC, they actually, hope in the DLC they actually explain what the hell are the Oracle Envoys and what is the deal with their bubbles. Pedro, is that in reference to, like, the white flesh and stuff? Alright, I'm of two minds of this. One, they could be creations of Mikola. Hence, like, the White Association, not really kind of having, like, true blood or anything like that. And, of course, the idea is that they're supposed to be envoy, so... Because I think you can find them at Halig Tree, right? Again, I haven't been to Halig Tree yet, so I don't know for sure, but I believe that's a thing. And they're also found in Lindell, so the idea would be they come from Halig Tree, but they are sent to Lindell in order to herald Mikola's age, like tell Lindell people, hey, abandon the Erd Tree, join the Halig Tree. That would be my idea. And then, as for the bubbles, I think it's because bubbles, for whatever reason, have an association with oracles from the stars, or the outer gods, or whatever it is. So, I think that's sort of the idea. I don't know if that means their bubbles actually summon real oracles, or if it's just kind of like it's a callback to, like, the ancient dynasties and all that. Which is funny, considering who kidnaps him, but that's beside the point. Anyway, isn't Mikola 4'5" and Mohg around, like, 13 feet? Kinda sussy. Mohg is among the eldest, Mikola among the youngest, double sussy. They're half-brothers, thrice sussy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Adolphus? That's like every anime. I don't see the problem. I think everyone thinks Mohg is the sussiest demigod there is. Yeah, I think everyone would pretty much agree. It's like Mohg. I think as soon as people saw the word bedchamber associated with Mikola and Mohg, it was like, what? As I talked about though last stream, the term bedchamber can refer to basically like an inner room, like a room that's really deep inside. Though, if you ask me, I think it's supposed to be wordplay, because the idea is like, it's an inner chamber, the back of the palace, quote-unquote. You know, you have to go into the depths of the palace to reach it. And then, afterwards, there's also the idea that Mikola is resting, sleeping in the cocoon, so that is his bed, and Mohg, for whatever reason, is inside his blood, or whatever, and so therefore that's them, quote-unquote, consummating the marriage in their bloody bedchamber, right? And the idea is that the remembrance is supposed to help connect you to what you see in the cutscene before the fight. You know, like his standard traditional FromSoftware storytelling. Also, because I think it was Night Scout or whoever who last stream asked this, yes, the term for Marika's bedchamber, or however the localization put it, is in fact the same one used for Mohg's remembrance with Mikola. So yeah, it's the same idea. So it could just refer to an inner chamber or whatever. Again, I don't know the specifics of the quote-unquote bed Marika would be resting on, so maybe. We'll see. Could be. Yeah, likely so. His blood seems rather amazing properties to it, essentially serving as a blessing. I've heard the envoys are related to those guys in the Eternal Cities, the guys that also blow bubbles. That's what I'm talking about, is that, there's, quote-unquote, there's the Mudmen, who were, if I recall correctly, they're the former priests of the ancient dynasties. And these priests apparently use bubble magic, because bubbles were for oracles. And the idea is that, the idea of an oracle, of course, is the idea that a god is basically a god's expressing himself. He's imparting, he's trying to make himself known to you and convey or communicate something, right? So the idea is that, okay, they are trying to get oracles, messages from the gods, through bubbles. Which, again, makes sense, because if you've been following all these streams I've done with Elden Ring, my current hypothesis going through this game has been, oh, the cosmos is a giant ocean, the sky's a giant cosmic ocean. And that's where the stars, which are the outer gods, reside, along with all the other creatures which govern fate or whatever, of both men and nature in the case of the outer gods. And therefore, Elden Ring, of course, governs them or whatever, blah, 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 all created when the one great split apart, yada, yada, yada. And then it's like, okay, yeah, it makes sense then to have Bubbles, the water, be the medium of this cosmic realm for communication. Makes sense. Hello? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Locked onto you. Thankfully, the guy didn't hit me. Why can't I just go through you, my man? You don't got much of a hitbox, I notice. There's a bed there, just like Guinevere's. I see why Night Scout was concerned then, because he's like, is that really a bed then, if it's like Guinevere's chair? Though, to be fair, the idea may have been to have Guinevere, rest there, too. You never know. I mean, you can always take a nap. Anyway, Miquella's blood is transformative. Get yourselves a transfusion. Again, we're gonna do this. Does this work? I want to say this works. Gosh! Renala's Moon. Really, really doing some work on some of these chunky enemies. We went this way before, and that's how I got myself out of here, right? So... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where does this take me? Wait. Wait. Did I open these doors before, or did I somehow miss them? Am I blind? Yeah. I'm probably blind. Leave it to Loki to be blind as fuck. Then how the hell do I get to the pipes up there? I guess I have to go through there more, but you know what? We're going this way. Ooh. Wasted time! What the hell is all this? There we go. Hey, Sneed! Finally catch one of these. Good to have you, Sneed. Yeah, sorry. I've been doing so many late night streams, I kind of felt bad, so I was like, I have to start doing a midday stream. I have to get back in the habit so I can get back to the Dark Souls lore play soon, because, I want to get to Seath! Anyway. Let's see, the Claymen, yes. Yeah, Pedro, that's the one I'm thinking of. Mudmen. I'm now absorbing a lot of Elden Ring lore just being here. Is that so? That's kind of cool. I'm glad to be of service, maybe? Question mark? Probably not me, probably the rest of the chat. They're doing more probably than me. I'm just a casual Elden Ring player at the moment. Apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please don't hurt me. No. Wait, where is it? Wait. I can do this. It has to be here somewhere, right? There's no prostration gesture? I feel cheated. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll do this. Sumimasen. Oh boy, we have to get down, huh? That's awkward. How are we doing that? I have to jump, don't I? Like hell I'm gonna jump there. No, sir. So this is my option. Not too bad. It's Ring City all over again. Oh. Hey, buddy. It's Ring City all over again. Gotta go down the maze of the swirly corkscrew. String. What a shocker. You find string in a sewer. Elden Ring storytelling at its finest. Warming Stone. You miss the sun above? You miss that golden glow of the Erd Tree you used to bask in? Well, too bad for you. You're immortal. And now you're a hollow. I feel like I saw this grate from down there at one point. Is this where the flowers were, maybe? That's why we're seeing some of them up here? Oh, no. This is someplace else. Because we can look back and find... Yeah, we can look back and find that here. So, yeah. Completely unrelated. Or is it? No, yeah, it's further in. Okay, that's something separate. Gotcha. No, wait. Wait a moment. Yeah, this is completely different, for sure. Okay. It just looks similar. Gotcha. Okay. I'm not falling for it, Miyazaki. I got through your maze in the catacombs outside this stupid city limit. Oh, of course, there's more of you. Oh, no! Phone, stop it! You've been going off all day on Twitter. Please. Notifications, end. That said, I do love posting that stupid meme I do every time my Twitter suddenly blows up out of nowhere. What's your problem, buddy? What you looking at? Well, can't be anything important. I'll be honest, the fact that you're not infected by Deathblight in this hellscape leaves me pretty suspicious. Again, I gotta go to the flowers at some point, so let's try not to get ourselves irrevocably lost. Irrevocably lost. No, sir. Okay. Alright, we do it again. Same strat. Because it looks like Renala's full moon has some range to it, so... There we go. Glass shard? Perfect! It's for my glass cannon! Wait, did that thing drop an omen barn? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the Jizo statue. Appreciate. Oh man, it kind of sucks how all these guys are all dead and given an unceremonious funeral, huh? Shouldn't we like kind of respect their death? Well, how do we do that, Dave? I don't know. Hey, that's a pretty rounded stone in the wall right there. Why don't we just stick that here in the pile and call it a day? Okay, got it. Man, we're such good people down here. Yeah, Bob. Oh, yeah. Deepest lore. Oh, nice that they buffed it. Oh, did they, was Miquella's full, Renala's full moon kind of shit before? Let's see. There's a prostration gesture. There is a prostration gesture. You gotta piss off Patches again and let him beat you. Oh, wait, so if, so it's if you die to Patches? Will he forgive me if I piss him off the first time? Or is it only during the boss fight encounter? Why told me, the stream? Man, I make an announcement on the Discord. And my Twitter. I can't help you there. I do all that I can. But welcome on in. Good to have you here. Mog and Miquella is the result of FromSoft staff reading too much yaoi doujinshi. Oh no! The dojins. The dojins! Oh my god. Chat, do you want to know what I just did when I got to this fork in the road? I clicked R3 looking for my locator. What do I think I'm playing? Dead Space? Ay. I'm an idiot. Why do you people listen to me? Ay. Where shall we go? This way. That way. Well, that sort of answers that, huh? Well, before we climb the ladder, let's go deal with the flowers. Because it looks like we're safe. Looks like we're safe. Oh, I'm running out of magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's with me conserving it. That's a yikes. That's a yikes for me, dog. Oh. 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 Oh, I know this game. There's gonna be more. I just know it. It wants me to run that way so I can run into, like, another ambush squad. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Woo! No? There we go. Woo! What did I tell you? What did I frickin' tell you? I knew it. I am a prophet. Oh, no. Yeah, God! Talk about a Miranda and a basilisk. Okay. Stop it. Whew! I survived! Only so I could get no bad ashes, but that tells me I'm on the way, right? So, let's check this out. What's our little nomad gotta say? A member of a tribe that was entombed in the earth so as to bury the maddening disease that followed them. Able to emit the terrible flame of frenzy from his eyes, but has low HP and is frail, unable to take much in the ways of punishment. A member of a tribe that was entombed in the earth so as to bury the maddening disease that followed. Ooh. Okay. So just kind of hinting at what we're looking forward to. I see we're still descending. Uh-huh. God, I don't know if that's actually... Oh, whoopsie. I don't know if that's actually safe. Item crafting, boluses... Oh. There we go. Let's see. Loki, Prophet of Sin, Disciple of Velka. I'm getting new titles by the day. Soon you'll have an entire Book of the Dead about me. Let's see. Suggestion, go up that ladder back where you got the Omen Baron. Gotcha. Did you get the laydown gesture from Blackguard? I don't know, actually. Did I? Let's see. Nope. I have not gotten it from him. I have to check, because I think he's still in the Urnia. And I think he moves to Lindell. I think I've seen a Vati vid with him in there, at least. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're not a prophet, you're an astrologer. You're right. I am... How dare you insult me? I am a man of sorcery. Of science. Intelligence. The stars. Let the stars be my witness. I shall discover the arcane secrets of this world. The mysteries shall be hidden from me no longer. And yet you would associate me with those men of faith? Oh, insufferable! Insufferable! Ay. You get the laydown when you buy a prawn. Oh, I see. You have to actually buy his shit. What a shocker. He teaches you how to lay down. How to chill. Descend into the abyss. I shall, Andy. Also, welcome to the chat. Stop being cheap and buy a prawn. No! I need all my runes for my level ups. Look! Can't you see why I need them? I'm not at 70 decks yet. I need it. I need it! You can't stop me, chat. Ay. Oh, is this what I think it is? Yeah, that's what I think it is. Woo! Shortcut acquired. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ah, it's beautiful, chat. And now we ignore it. Oh, so many options. Okay, so, because I don't have to go and kill our buddy over there again, let's... Actually, I might... Ooh, this place circles back. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it! Let's totally do it! It's okay! No problemo. Ooh. Is there a reason basilisks exist in Elden Ring? I assume that they are a creation of Deathblight, much like how when we get Deathblighted, there's a bunch of bugs that become, there's a bunch of maggoty worms that become, flies, right? So it's like, oh no, we've been impaled on a briar of worms turning into flies. I assume that the basilisks are something like that derivative. Because they got the MohGWYN face. Or at least I should say the MohGWYN eyes. And they have Deathblight. So it's like, okay. So either somehow every basilisk that would naturally exist in this world got infected by Deathblight but just transformed into that. Or it's they're actually creations of Deathblight itself. I am willing to lean on the latter. Yes, there's a reason. It means like he loves insta-killing us with Deathblight, and he loves his basilisk since Dark Souls 1. Yes, this is very true. This is also true. Fighting them in the sewers is like coming back home, right? Beware of Dung Eater. Yeah. I mean, just look at all the dung around here. I mean, that boy must be thick. I like this area. I do too. I'm having lots of fun. It's actually real great. The series does a great job of nailing the Dark Souls 1 tension and release in the exploration. Yeah. Yeah. It just feels so solid. Ah, so that's where you were. Fuck you. Yeah, you suffer and die, you piece of shit. Fall to your death. Glorious death. Oh. Hey. Oh. Dang it. I need to stop going for the heavy attack in the middle of my, light attacks. It's not working. Use your R1, not your R2. This is FromSoft. They don't let you do mix-ups in these games. Unless it's a boss. I keep thinking the enemies are gonna fall off, but I forgot that Elden Ring has that stupid no fall-off mechanic. Oh. It feels so weird. Just seeing enemies not, like, knock off by me hitting them a few times on these tiny hallways. Same with me, by the way. So let's see, where do we want to drop? Here, maybe? Yeah, this seems like it. Oh. I see. Hey, Emperor of Gravelash, welcome. It's good to see these omens are keeping these candles and lanterns lit. I know, right? So someone's got to do it. They got to replace the wax every time. They're really good omens. They just use their own earwax and they just kind of fill it up. You know, stack it up a little, use some of their hairs for the wick. And we're all good. God, I'll never get over Dark Souls 3 having inexplicable candles literally everywhere. I don't know what Miyazaki had that during those years, but he became so just obsessed with candlelight. Well, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Anyone else wanna? Nope. Oh, that's how we're gonna play it. Oh. Man, that was deft of me. Maybe they're all made of grave wax? If I were to understand as to why Miquella would have Torrent, do you think it would help to say, I don't know, maybe get to know Melina better? Well, you'll have something to bond about. You never know, Adolphus. That could be the way you get the girl. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Is there any other... Yeah, you. Fuck you. I don't see anyone else. There has to be one in those. Okay, I have to go inside the pipes, I think. I think that's the answer. Oh, hey. Ow. Ow. I'll be honest, I thought I could charge that faster than he could. Oh no. Oh no, yes! Phew! I still have water, chat. Stay hydrated. If you have you read Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath? I got a very strong impression it might have loosely inspired Irithel. No, I'm not familiar with Lovecraft stories. So, unfortunately, I probably should read them, just so that way I have the knowledge for background for my Bloodborne analyses, even though I very rarely feel the need to cite them for anything, for what little I do know. But it's probably good if I just do so anyway. Anyway, besides that, if we are to understand as to why Mikola would have torn... Oh, yeah, we got that. 10 out of 10, not much health. I am's gonna hold that over me forever. Omens are nothing if not sticklers for maintaining ambiance. That's amazing. You know, down here, they know nothing but to entertain themselves with scaring visitors. That's all. They like their haunted houses, so they try to be spoopy. Oh no, your body, it's broke. Imagine. You tried. Oh, I learned this recently in the code. MohGWYN, Melania? Yeah, Melania. Wait a second. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it's Millennia, but yeah. Are scaled past the final boss. Wait. As in, what do you mean by scaled past? As in how powerful they're supposed to be? Like, are you telling me I can literally beat Soul of Cinder right now if I wanted? Honestly, I should just see if I don't need to charge. Let's do it for this guy here. There's one. Fuck you. So, yep, I do need to do it. Oh. Okay, sure. There we go. Where's your friend? I know he's around here. There he is. And you. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, but the Elden Beast is such a pain. I guess they do more damage, / have more health proportionally to the reward they give. I suppose that would be the implication to scaling, yes, but... It's funny to think about that I can one-shot Mog, which means I can theoretically one-shot the final boss of the game. Theoretically. Whoa! Woo! Okay, we're getting far and away from you, sir. Thank you for your AI just breaking for a moment. I'm so happy they make golems like you these days. Defective is the best. Oh. You. Right. I'll take that. I will tank that. He has to be climbing from that angle, and that's why I keep missing him whenever I'm doing these sweeps. I gotta be careful next time I'm up there to see if I can lock on to him. Hello? Maybe he's up here on these pipes, I'm not noticing. Alrighty, doesn't matter. First off. Yep. That's a kick. Yep, that's a lamplight. Again, I love that I could just put this game to minimum brightness, and it feels just right. Like, everything that's dark should be dark. Everything that's not dark isn't. Like, it just feels like the perfect thing I got going here. Yep. And we're all set here, so. Okay. So there's two ways this could go. Poorly or really poorly. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so, like, don't knock me down, Renala. Please. Dang it, I didn't realize I was... Darn. Wait! They can climb?! They know how to climb?! What?! Omen! I have respect for you. Alright, what sweet, merciful hell did I just put myself in? Oh. I think that's, that resets my FP. I don't need that right now, so we can ignore it. Well, too late for you, so. Yay, I got all that back. Alright, fine. I'll kill the other one, too. Woo. Woo. Might need to readjust the numbers so it's 7-6. So it's, yeah, it's 6-7 instead of 7-6 with my flasks. Okay, we don't want to go this way. Or do we? Ah, it's already going away. Oh no. I'm here spreading Elden Beast propaganda. Why? What's happening here? Elden Beast is based though. Oh, I see. I am. You're not allowed to say that here. This is a Christian Elden Ring stream. Well, we don't allow that degeneracy here. Did you found Shackles of Mog? Nope. Well, actually, I think I did. I think I did, I-Man. I think I recall doing so. Let's double check. It'd be under these items, right? Yeah, there's Mog Shackle. I'm not gonna use it though, because I'm just gonna one-shot him anyway. I love watching them climb ladders, big boys on tiny ladders. It's so dainty. Elden Beast would be a brilliant fight if they didn't tie so many attacks to wake up animations from it scuttling away. Something feels off. It's still a good fight in my final fight, in my opinion. Is that so, Seagull? I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Also, welcome. I don't know if I said hi when you first came in. Elden Beast is cringe. John is like, what is this garbage? Complimenting this garbage boss. 0 out of 10, never again. Oh, hello there, buddy. I think I know where I am. I see, and that takes me back to the start. Well, we don't want to go this way, so we're going the other way, huh? All for Elden Beast propaganda. Being able to climb already makes Omen smarter than Zorik. Oh, ouch! Ouch! Ouch, but true. Poor Zorik. Listen, man. He's got all his brain, all that blood in his brain goes to slaying knights and taking their shit. He's got no room for all that meaningless stuff like climbing ladders. When do you need to do that in life? You just need to trek up with some grit. Yeah, I think we just gotta go this way. Oh, no, wait. I messed up. I'm lost. Who would have thunk? Not their worst final boss, to be honest. Aldia is a thing. Well, Dark Souls 2 is a thing, so, yeah. Wait. Wait. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm going backwards. Ah, this is why I shouldn't have gone up to those stupid bugs. Oh, this is new. Oh, let's go this way and then remember to go right. Ah! Ooh! That was close! I felt myself drop there. Alright, where's the second? No? Oh. Okay. Well. Uh-huh. Knowing this game, it's gonna take me somewhere shit. Well, you didn't get the cool death. So rest in pieces. Wah! No! No! Why? Why? Oh, no illusory wall here. I'll be honest, I was expecting there to be a corpse back behind a wall there. And that poor bastard was like, where'd he go? You oh, keep doing that. I don't know where I'm going. No, chat. No. Okay, I know where I am now, but no, I am lost. Anybody on PlayStation can help me with sewer mog? Anybody? We have a whole chat here, Iman, so yeah. Let's see if there's someone willing and able. Oh, Hugh, thank goodness. I forgot. This is why the ladder's here. Zorg's intellect or lack thereof truly insults the legacy of Black Iron Tarkus the same way ELP's later albums insult the legacy of Tarkus. To be fair, Tarkus died falling off while platforming across the Ariama's gallery, so you could argue that Zorig may be, him and Zorig may be, birds of a feather. They just don't know how to climb. Okay, so I think what we do is we go here. You get back here, you little shit. No hole to trick me? Eye of yellow? Eye of yellow. Oh. Okay, Mr. Gargoyle Man. Thank you. Decided he would clip and then die. Just peaced out. Whoop. This guy was like, I got him, guys! I'm gonna ambush him! He won't even see it! Just died. Wasn't even paying attention to him. I just kind of like slashed past him. He was collateral damage. Also, why are these soldiers trying to escape the battle of being security guards above ground by heading into the sewers? I'm just saying, not the best life choice. I don't care how much you want to escape the war. Think you had a better shot just taking it against Godric's forces and Radon. Maybe Radon wouldn't be that bad. Maybe he'd be merciful. Wait, that's it? Are you done? Imps? Little gargoyles? Little golems? You done? Magical constructs? Okay, I guess there's nothing else here. I guess the other path's the only one we can take. Gotcha. So I just gotta skip holes. Yeah, so, go here. No, okay, no, this is the dead end. Okay, I know where I'm going now. Because this takes you to Eye of Yellow Man. Yeah, okay. Let us see, let us see. I shall find my way out of here, chat, if it's the last thing I do. If only I remembered the layout of the path above, when we were, scaling atop these pipes. Then I might actually know how to get through all this. Yeah, nothing here. I'm doing my everything character through New Game Plus 1 right now, so I'm back in Liurnia. Perfect. That'd be able to help Iman then, maybe. Actually, can it work across New Game Plus? I think so, yeah. You can help people in New Game still. Tarkus haven't played enough Mario. That's why he failed near the Ariamis painting. Can you imagine falling to your death? You become a hollow. The guardians just kind of dispatch with you, and then they just kind of like drag your corpse into the corner to be like, we'll worry about it later. And then freaking Gwendolyn, after the fact, like after the events of the game is all done, is like, well, who's that over there? Well, you see, Master Gwendolyn. There was this knight, and it doesn't matter. Just give me the armor. I'll put it in my room, back at home. And then only for like your armor to be like collecting dust in a chest somewhere until like who knows, God knows how many years later, this random guy who likes killing knights and taking their shit shows up, and Gwendolyn's just like, hey, listen, I'll give you this knight armor that you'd really like. He's a famous knight, you'll love him, like the most famous knight in the entire history of the world, I promise. All I want you to do is go check and see if these dark bitches are still alive out there that I've been hearing legends about. There's only 2 of them. Maybe there's a 3rd one, I don't know. But apparently she's either dead or doing nothing. Like, wow, Tarkus's legacy. The utter disrespect. Truly, undeath is a curse. How did I get to the stupid rats? Because I'm going the wrong way now, I know it. Because I went up here, right? It's up here. We went this way. And then the path should be this way. Right? No, it's not. Is it just here then? No, because that's the dead end for sure. There has to be another turn I missed over here. No, because that's just a pipe end exit. Gosh, I really turned myself around. Yeah, you can help people in any area or level. You just gotta be able to leave your sign there. The stats will adjust to host player level. That's cool. Also, the boss can be dead, and you can still leave a sign at to Sunbro. That's cool. Because I know it sucks when you do summons and stuff in this game, and you can't really ride Torrent, but at the very least, they make it more flexible. So it's not like, hey, you killed the boss, can't summon anymore. Sorry. Okay, this has to be the path, right? I'm running out of options, I think. Yeah, because that's where Rat Boy is. And this is our hole. Because I think this is where Big Rat was. Wait. 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 If that's where Big Rat was, then that means I've already done everything, and there was no point in trying to come back here. Ree! I'm so dumb. Oh, I see. It's for that hole. Okay, so you go down the other hole to get that item and open that gate. Gotcha. Gotcha. I know what I'm doing now. I get what they want me to do. So, I have a lore question. So, I'm kind of an idiot who can't put pieces of information together, so I have to ask, what are your thoughts on the course of events that took place during the Shattering? What do you mean by the course of events? Like, just the general, like the general laydown of how the Shattering War took place? If so, sure, I can do that, but what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to get this item, Adolphus, and then I'm going to take a quick break, refill my water, take a leak, and then we'll get back to that. Because I kind of want to get this item and then do that! I'm stupid. I'm dotted. That what she said, Loki. I'm sure I said something that could be taken as a euphemism, man, but I don't know what it is. I'm that dumb. The shattering is hella confusing. I think it's fairly straightforward. We'll talk about it. I'm sure. Again, as far as like just a casual breakdown of like the basic rundown of events, I understand it. Some of the details and like there's still like some lingering questions and details I would like to go through more, but that's something I have to do when I think it through. I think the basic history is pretty straightforward, so I'll give my account once we get this stupid item. Yeah, pretty much. I'm for sure on how long the battles took, when they occurred, who waged war and why, or the confusion. Again, I would not try to focus on the when the battles. I assume you mean when you mean like the order. Because I wouldn't be like, did it happen like did this happen like 3 months after the other thing or whatever? Like, I wouldn't pay attention to that type of shit. I find that stuff to be utterly irrelevant, and pointless, because there's no way for us to really know in most cases. We can at best have like estimates. But in terms of like what took place when, sure, I can give you a breakdown. Because when you have it in order, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, okay, so we go this way, and then we want to drop down the hole here. Right? Yep. So nothing else matters except this hole. Alley-oop! Oh. Should have seen that coming, huh? Oh! Oh! He had something to throw. I think it was a pebble. I died to a pebble. Alright, so I'm gonna take the break now. And then... then we'll talk about that while I try to get this item again. And I'm back. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Tarkus's legacy is the fact that he's managed the legendary feat of climbing one ladder while Soren could not achieve this. Good one there, Seagull. Let's see. Pity the pools need to be rediscovered. So let's see. We want to talk about shattering. We'll be doing that. Anything else I want to talk before I go on my rant? What's hilarious is that we have a greater wealth of info on what led to the shattering and what happened at the same time as the Elden Ring being broken than the events of the Shattering War itself. To some extent. Again, if we're not... I think we have a pretty, like, clear and mostly full history of what happened. I'm pretty confident the first defense of Littell took place the 4th, second defense of Lindell. No need to thank me. Oh my god, Balto, I never even thought of that. Wow. Thanks. Holy hell. You really... really revelated that to me. Seagull, absolute genius. Tommy John, what are you doing? I was taking a bathroom break. A potty break. Need to go to... need to go to my own sewers for a second, okay? It's very important. Of course, but the situation with Godfrey and Godric confuses me, with Godric having led Loyal Knights despite being what the walls and forced flee, blah, blah, blah. Why is he AFK? Like I said, because I had to go, so. That scared me. What gear do you have? Let's see, Tommy John. I'll show you my stats right now. And as far as gear is concerned, I'm using my starter sorcerer gear still. With a few talismans. Anyway. Let's you up before I get annoyed. There we go. Oh. Sorry. Password. Gotcha. Okay. So you guys, yeah, you guys have fun and help Iman out there, okay? Thank you. In the meantime, we'll do this. Okay, so the shattering. Pardon me? Game? Excuse me? Yo? Yellow? My friend? You there? I've never had this happen to me before. I think we need to close Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring needs a little reset. Call me crazy. There we go. Let's restart that. Whoa! Game crash, yeah. What a time to come in, Tommy John. You get me while I'm AFK, and then you get me again right when my game crashes. Yeah, just froze. Just froze on me. Never had that happen before. I think it's the first, like, super serious bug. I think I've had a few, like, crashes, a few CTDs, but, like, that's about it. Crashed the desktop, but that's about it. The time rune was activated. Ran too fast. Gotta go first! Go so fast I broke the game. Man, speedrunners must hate this game. Fly too high? Okay. Take two? Well, this is kind of awkward. Okay, can I moon you from here? I want to say yes. Just to be safe. Nope, I cannot. The angle is too sharp. Darn. Okay, then I guess we do this. Oh, whoopsie. Ow! He can projectile me too! Ree! Oh, okay. He forgot about me, I guess. Midway up the... Come on! You can do it! Yeah, my man, he didn't give up. I'm proud of him. There we go. Can I moon you? Alright, calm down, my guy. These poor omen. Flew too close to the Elden Ring. That's a good one, John. Where are you right now? We are underground Lendil. Where's my map? Map? I guess I can't access... Darn, I can't look at a map while I'm climbing a ladder? Damn, realism. Anyway, yeah, I'm underneath Lendil. Not this far deep beneath Lendil, mind you. Just underneath Lendil. Anyway, so, back to the shattering. So we all know Shattering basically was decided the moment that the the moment that the Night of the Black Knives occurred, the moment Godwyn and the other demigods were all assassinated across the quote-unquote Empire of Americas, things kind of went haywire. Oh, whoopsie. Ow! Why am I doing... Well, no, I wasted it. Oh, well, who cares? Anyway, this one. Basically, from that point on, that's when Marika decided she'd break the Elden Ring, blah, 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 blah. We all know that part. Okay, so when the Elden Ring is broken, a bunch of the demigods get together, and, well, they don't really get together, but they each claim a fragment of the Elden Ring for themselves to have their own power and blah, 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 you know, try to take over. You know, it's basically a power grab in the most literal sense. Then, with that in mind, we're gonna go this way. This power grab seems to have been more or less halted for a time by Morgott. Because Morgott seems to come on from the sewers, and he basically takes over as king. Now, he manages to do this while the rest of the citizens of Lindell don't know. They know about Morgott, but they don't know that he's an omen. So, presumably the demigods and stuff kind of worked out with him that he can do all, that he can act as their king, you know, big brother and all that. Oh, right. Whoop. Big brother and all that. Yep, that's all I need to do. So Morgott then, there we go, got my runes, now I feel good about myself. Perfect. From that moment then, Morgott basically decides, okay, we're all gonna form an alliance. All of you with your shards, Mikola, Millennia, Radon, presumably Godfroy, who else? Ronnie, Rykard, and Radon, all of you have shards and blah, blah, blah. And before, you know, like, we're in a Mexican standoff right now, so everyone just calm down. I am going to try to ameliorate everyone's concerns by being the mediator, right? Because I'm an outsider. I've been stuck in the sewers. I'm totally uninvolved in all of this with this whole assassination plot, because everyone is probably on edge after this. Don't worry, I will handle this. Now, for that, Morgott tries to basically calm everyone's fears by, like, giving torches to the tree sentinels and stuff, and being like, okay, we'll be able to see any invisible lads coming. Well, not lads, ladettes, I guess. Coming. We'll know if anything like the Night of the Black Knives is happening again, so that way none of you have to worry for your lives about any assassins, right? So that he's trying to... Whoop. He's trying to calm everyone's concerns. It didn't work. In the end, we have the first defense of Lindell, where Godfroy, for one reason or another, decides that he's going to try to take the city for himself. He gathers an army outside, and he invades. As we know, that ends up with his armies being defeated, Godfroy being captured. It seems in order to, as a compromise, again, this is Morgott trying to act as a mediator, try to have everybody working together. Godric replaces him in the alliance, right? Now, again, as we're told for the first defense of Lindell, the bloody conspiracy plot, it's the same term used for the Night of the Black Knives and only ever used for the Night of the Black Knives, tells us that, okay, the whole assassination plot, it ended up just pushing things over the edge anyway, right? I mean, it kind of doesn't hurt that, like, two of the members of this alliance with the shards are technically part of the conspiracy, so it's like, yeah, I think other folks in that alliance have reason to be concerned. Whatever the case, in the end, we have Radon and Godric basically seem to agree to create a joint invasion for Lindell. We see, of course, Godric's troops in the cinematic before release, you know, the whole story cinematic where Ronnie's narrating, and then we see Radon fighting Margit in the intro cutscene. So we kind of have the idea that, okay, so it was Radon and Godric. Now, Godric ends up apparently getting spooked off, probably by Margit, because, you know, the game makes a point about how Margit is so horrifying that he's literally stacking up bodies of heroes and shit. So, like, Godric's probably like, fuck that. So he plunders a few treasures of the capital, and then runs away by hiding amongst the women fleeing the city and all that stuff, right? So... with his army and stuff, and he's like, we shall make our return one day, right? Now, obviously, this leaves Radon to get bodied by Morgott, like we see in the intro cutscene with all the pretty art. As a result, Radon retreats to Caelid. Now, Godric, because he's a little bitch that knows that Radon might whoop his ass after he basically left him to die, hides within Stormveil, right? And Stormveil's super secure, and Radon is either unwilling or unable to actually get through, so again, he just goes to Caelid and he does his shit there. In the meantime, Malenia and Miquella had pieced out to do their Haligtree business while all this is going on, right? And possibly even before all this. Again, Ronnie and Rykard might not have been the only traitors. Ronnie disappears during the middle of all this. Like, Ronnie disappears, Rykard we know is a traitor, and obviously Morgott's dealing with Rykard at this point, because, he's all like, we shall devour the gods, and he's, you know, all that blasphemy and all that shit, right? Meantime, though, Malenia travels south from Haligtree to deal with Radon, presumably because Radon has the stars sealed, as the Star Scourge, and that is resulting in, that's causing, Miquella's plan to not be able to advance to fruition. Fruition, God of Abundance, okay, anyway, moving on. Because of all that, Malenia ends up, crossing Stormveil. Godric, of course, decides, I've been grafting since, Radon, went to Caelid, so I'm powerful enough now, I can totally take on stupid Malenia. And well, he gets his ass whooped, and he basically begs for mercy for his life, and Malenia spares him and leaves him to go, you know, do his shtick. And, meanwhile, she continues on to Caelid to fight Radon. We see the battle in the Caelid wilds, the fields there. That's where she and Radon get locked in combat. They fight to a draw, where Malenia has to unleash the Scarlet Rot to try to get away from that fight. The result, of course, you know, the aftermath there. Malenia ends up getting brought all the way back to the Haligtree, because I think she's unconscious, right? Like, and one of her servants has to do it. But anyway, she gets brought back to the Haligtree, where she finds, oh, hey, while she was gone, Mog came in and took Miquella. So that's, like, the basic rundown of the Shattering War. Okay. Let's see. So you found where Mog is? Oh, is this where Mog is? I guess that makes sense, why they would put that here. Uh-huh. Let's see. I got spooked off last night. Is that so, Andy? What's your thoughts on mommy milkers? Which mommy milkers? That's a lot of mommy milkers in FromSoft games, my friend. Traitors all. Traitors all! They tried to sell me millennia hentai. Absolute degenerates. I will not allow them in my kingdom. Let's see. There's a line from Kenneth Hite that he says that Godric hid himself from Radon. Wouldn't that make more sense if Radon already had a base in Caelid and then, marched to Lindell? No, the way it's worded is basically that he hid himself in Stormveil. Because you have to think about it. Radon and Godric in, Lindell, in the second defense of Lindell. But Godric leaves and he goes to Stormveil, right? Because that's where his base apparently is, operations is, right? Or he's at least in Limgrave at that point. Then Radon's coming down, and he's like, okay, he basically, well, the Japanese wording is like, you shut yourself in. Like, you're basically like, okay, I'm gonna shut myself in, hide in here. Like, that's the connotation of the verb being used. So the idea is that when Radon comes through, he basically hides in his castle. So kind of like when Malenia comes through later, Radon's doing that, and Godric hides among the women, so we know that he isn't grafted yet, right? He hasn't done what Godfroy did and become the grafted. He's just, he's a weak, frail man who can hide amongst a bunch of group of women who are fleeing, right? That's how pathetic he is. And the idea is that, okay, frail, pathetic Godric is basically like, I can't handle Radon, he might want vengeance, so I'm just gonna hide behind this big, scary castle. And then that's when we get the grafted stuff happening with him. And as we see, he ends up thinking he can take on Malenia later because, you know, he's big, tough, grafted man. And then Radon, though, he just passed through and seems to have settled in Caelid because there's Redmane Castle there, which, again, like you said, maybe it's a base, but it doesn't seem like that's where he was starting out. Because, again, we see him fighting with Morgott from presumably the only time we see Margit out there is during the second defense of Lindell. Anyway. Let's see. There's, he just got swooped off. Traitors all. There's a lot of can't you have an eclipse if the stars aren't moving? Can't have an eclipse if the stars aren't moving. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put it, Platypus. Yeah. Good job, Platy. Ite sounds nice. Okay. I hope that was clear enough, Adolphus, because that gives you the basic rundown. Because as you know, after the Malenia Radon fight, that seems to be the point where the Greater Will says, okay, fuck this, I'm calling in the Tarnished. Now, Godric, of course, takes advantage because he uses all the Tarnished that are now coming in as new grafting materials, right? And he thinks that's going to help. And obviously, eventually, he gets a dragon. So he really thinks that's going to be the secret for him being strong enough to take the throne, as it were. Morgott, meanwhile, is like, hello, guys, am I the only one that cares about keeping things together? Like, what the fuck? All hail Godric. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. And then, funny narrative / gameplay overlap. Godric's axe is just like him, impressive at first, and then drastically falls off. Oh, that's amazing. That's a great... it's poetry. It rhymes. All right, guys, let's insta-kill this stupid guy. I'm not even gonna bother. We all know how this is gonna go. Oh, whoopsie. Where's Terra Magica? Oh, there it is. This is common as her. And then just in case... No! Glintstone Pebble. Just in case my meme doesn't work. Actually, you know what? No. We'll do the full... No. What we'll do is... Yeah, guys, I'm gonna melee... If nothing else fails, I'll melee him. There we go. Hey, Onobre! Welcome in! It's good to see you. By the way, what is the fog, and where the hell is the tarnished at the first cutscene? The fog, okay, so tarnished, in the first, I assume the cutscene you mean in the intro after all the art? We don't know. He's just somewhere probably generic, because they need to have a generic background, because, you know, you could be, like, so many different backgrounds in the game. But I don't know, maybe if someone has a good explanation, maybe that little area is more significant than I'm giving it credit for. But where we start the game is here. This is where we actually get to start playing. This, the Chapel of Anticipation. The chapel awaiting a king, as the Japanese puts it. King wait chapel, I guess, would be the way. Whatever. Anyway. I think someone noted that Commander Niall gave up his leg to Godric to save the Banished Knights, hence why Godric stops to perform Storm Skill. That part, I haven't gotten to Mountain Tops of the Giants, which I think is where Commander Niall is, if I remember right, so I have to double check. I know some of the Banished Knights serve Morgott, though, so maybe not. And why the commander has a prosthetic. Yeah. Pedro, do you think the first defense of Lindell might have involved Mog? The sword monument talks about a bloody conspiracy. Oh, in the English. Okay, no. What I mentioned this earlier, Pedro. It says bloody conspiracy, but the word for conspiracy, it isn't as obvious to you guys because the English script doesn't talk about this as much, but the word for conspiracy / plot, and this term is used in the English script sometimes, is for the Knight of the Black Knives. The Japanese name for the Knight of the Black Knives is the Knight of the Black Knives conspiracy or plot. So, the idea is that, it's the only term in the entire game. It's the only instance in the entire game where that term is used. So it's very obvious when it's talking about, hey, first if defense happens, what do they call it in English? The Sovereign Alliance. When it says sovereign, the term is rulers. So rulers referring to shard bearers, because while the English calls them shard bearers, it means like a shard or a fragment, ruler, someone in charge, like someone who has like, you know, domain over this. In this case, it's dominion over the Great Runes. So the idea is that everyone became a ruler of a Great Rune. It's the same term for calling Mog the Lord of Blood. It's the ruler of blood, etc. And the idea is all of them basically want to be the king, or at least that's ostensibly what they each claim a Great Rune for, right? Because they want to be people who are going to be part of the new rulers of the next age or whatever, right? They're all vying for power, and everyone's kind of paranoid because they don't know, again, ostensibly, everyone in the alliance doesn't know who could be a traitor, because, you know, it's this huge, massive assassination. No way this could all be done outsiders. It has to be an inside job, blah, blah, blah. And they're all, like, freaking out, because it's like, okay, like, Godwyn, a bunch of other demigods are dead. Like, what are we going to be next? Like, what's going on? Da-da-da-da-da. And Morgott's trying to calm everyone's nerves, but Godfroy ends up attacking anyway. Now, you could ask yourself, did Godfroy have more reasons to do it, more than just paranoia? For example, was he another conspirator with Ronnie and Rykard, or were they pushing him behind the scenes in order to make this invasion, right? Because we have to imagine, I doubt Ronnie and Rykard are sitting in on this alliance, just twiddling their thumbs, waiting for stuff to develop, because obviously, they're just buying time for their own goals and stuff, and they're probably trying to accelerate the collapse of everything from behind the scenes, I imagine. Let's see. Actually, I was Raphael, just changed my name. Oh, okay. No problem. I didn't realize that was you this whole time. Coolio. Let's see. Controversial opinion. I don't think the lands between are the entire continent. I think it's just the L lands, and there are lands between the mountains and the Badlands, Kaled. I don't think the lands between are the entire continent. No, it's definitely the entire continent. The term used is, there's a few things in, like, pre-release stuff that talks about it as the land, because the term for between is, interspace, basically. It's the same thing for, in Dark Souls 2's Things Betwixt. It's the cave between in that game, or as I put it, like the interspace cave, or cave of the gaps, whatever. And the idea is that it's referring to the idea that it is something it's in the gaps of something. In this case, usually in this case, it's used for, like, trans-dimensional stuff. So, like, in Dark Souls 2, the idea was it was the area that served as, like, the space in between the Holy Wall, which was the time-space bubble in Dark Souls 2 for when you were outside of the area where the First Flame is currently located, inside the dome bubble there. So, and similar thing here, the idea is that this is the lands between the Sea of Fog. So, yeah. Controversial opinion. Is it possible that Mog set up in MohGWYN Palace after kidnapping Miquella because it's below Radahn's arena and the blood of its combatants infiltrated the soil to create the blood rivers below? I don't think so. But let's see. The argument would be here, and all the blood kind of soiled here. Unless the idea is that all the blood on these fields here happen to go down this way and flow. Yeah, I don't see it. I think that's a stretch. I think this blood is just stuff they've gathered from different servants and victims and stuff over however long it's been happening. Yeah, I think it's just that. I don't think it's something that's soiled and, like, dripped into down here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. As far as Mog setting up, though, after Miquella, or after kidnapping Miquella, maybe, but it feels weird, because there's supposed to be a shortcut up here that takes you to this, or like here, right, where all the Albinorics are kind of resting, waiting so they can join the MohGWYN army. So, like, I don't know. I feel like that Mog has to have, like, at least, like, a basic setup here before he starts deciding he's going to try to infiltrate and whisk away his hubby. Can you beat the boss now? Sure, Tommy. I want to beat the boss too. I just get so distracted talking to chat because you guys are so fun. Are we going to have more skeletons that are going to make this more painful than it needs to be? Nope. Okay, good. I see. Uh-huh. So this is like an actual, like, little chapel thing. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I forgot who it was who was saying that probably, maybe Formless Mother set up this, illusion thing possibly before leaving the sewers. Yeah, I think that's possible if they have this little church thing here. Because this is supposed to be, a catacomb, right? This is supposed to be one of those catacomb entrances thing, kind of like when we were at a catacomb earlier. So, where's that catacomb? No. This is where we just were. Yeah, this catacomb here. And there's another one here. Interesting. It happens to be in the same vicinity as the hero graves. Huh. Most curious indeed. Alright. Yep, I got everything I need, so. Yep. Oh my goodness, he's fast! Woo! It's because he had to have a shorter run distance, actually, I think. And no phase 2 standing in place, huh? That's interesting. Okay, I think I know how to handle this. Come on, get over here. Oh my. You done? Oh, my thing disappeared anyway. Whoop. Yeah, that's fine. What is odd is what Mog is guarding. Miss Taro, that's what keeps me up. First, hello. Second, the fact that Mikola is exactly under the Aeonia can't be just coincidence. That's what keeps me up at night. I don't know. I think it can be. I think it can just be coincidence, but who knows? We'll see. All right, I am prepared now. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do what we did last time. Also, I missed this. What? Alrighty. We do dish. We do dish. We do dish. And he's dead. There we go. Second try. That means that technically, this Mog is harder than the first Mog. Fake Mog harder than real Mog. More news at 11. Yeah, let's see. Where am I looking? Anyway, good to see you in here, Miss Taro. Hot take. Wait, sorry. I missed the hot take. You guys are scrolling so fast. This will be long last minute. I believe in you. Look. Thanks, I-Man. Can you beat the boss now? Why do I imagine the part of Morgott telling everyone to calm down in an office is an office episode? Hot take, Morgott is the GOAT. Yeah, if you're a Golden Order supporter, he's probably the one who's done more than anything to try to keep things together. I always assumed it was because he was technically heir to the throne, and Morgott kind of claims it like psych. Which one would you say heir to the throne? Did I miss something? Yeah, I feel like I'm lost. Same with Radon. Godric and Godfrey are like, heir by blood, and Radon is like, heir by demonstration of strength. Yeah, I can see that. Is Caelid secretly Ohio? I wouldn't know. Let's see. Morgott isn't technically there. His Great Rune states he's the actual ruler. Yeah, that's true, right? Like, he's like, yeah, I'm in charge. This has a specific version of his theme with no chorus, if I recall. Oh, that's kind of neat. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is the fake. It's not real. It's not the full music. It also says he's a member of the Golden Lineage, which Godric thinks is good enough excuse to refer to himself as an heir. Well, to be fair, Godric's entire shtick is, yeah, I should be in charge. Why? Because I'm related to Godfrey. Yeah, but there's people who are more closely related to Godfrey. God, that sip. Making a loud sip was hard. Mog is sneaky fast. He's a tanky boy. Yeah, turned out to be. Woo. Okay, actually, first let's do this. He's not even pure golden lineage. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh my god. So we want to do this. We want you. We want you. We want you. We want you. Actually, no. Because I've had enough moments where... Actually... Is it enough, though? We'll keep going this way. See if it bugs me enough. I might change it up. There we go. Anyway. I'll get the chest and interact with the wall. I will. Relax. Relax. I know there's a hidden wall somewhere here. I'll find it. Yeah, Erdtree favor. +1. We got our first of these back in the... What's it called? The Frontier Hero's Grave, right? In Lingrave, I think. Which makes sense, because that's supposed to be, the knights were banished to Stormvale to start construction on the castle, during the early in the Crucible era, after they got, after America took control of the plateau, yeah. And then she basically is like, here you go. Talisman depicting a special blessing of the Erdtree. Yep. Yep, okay. Kind of curious about the additional adornments on this one, though. Oh, whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that. I'll figure out what was there in a second. Let's see. Oh, I get it. It's more, hey, more roots down here and more leaves and branches up there. That's cool. Because this one kind of looked like she had wings, but this one's like, no, it's a tree! Cool. And we want to go back to, where is it? There you are, you. I need the more powerful version of that at some point. Melina, give me power. Oh, no, wait, you left me. You left me. How could you do this to me? I thought we had something special. I know we only talked like 5 times, but... reminder, when I hit 100k, I need to go back and start farming. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it, huh? Well. And there's a barrier here, right? Okay, yeah, here it is. If I recall right, this is the two fingers seal. Yeah, sealed by MohGWYN the Grace Given. Uh-huh. Clearly not all of them got sealed, because we find a few merchants up above, huh? So I guess before MohGWYN came in here, they at least could theoretically leave. It's just, why would you when you could literally get killed for sticking your head out of the sewers? Especially consider you have Frenzy Flame. One thing that I find interesting is that when Melina warns you about the Frenzied Flame ending, Ronnie's ending gets blocked as well. Probably a connection between them. That is something worth investigating, isn't it? Love that the upgrade versions for talismans have different, more ornate icons. Yeah, I enjoy that too. It's a really cool little detail. Fat +1. Very GRRM. If you have to say you're the king, you're not the king. Oof, I gotta go. No problem, Tommy John. Great to see ya. Easy, yep. Let's see. The jump was a hitbox. It'll break furniture and also trigger hidden walls or pillars. That easy. Woo! Don't you love it when jumping just makes suddenly just explode? Just imagine, next time you jump on your bed, it's just gonna literally crumble apart. FromSoft physics. They teach you so much. Anyway, this looks like a place for Erdtree burial, and they basically said, ha ha ha, we're burying you, get it? And this was the way they would seal them, right? Interesting idea, at least. So here and here are the catacombs. Good to know. Okay, so next time, guys, we are going to be doing MohGWYN, for sure. That is going to be the next goal. For now, I think there's still a little bit of stuff up here I have to do, right? Oh, right, I've never done this yet, but we'll wait for next time for that. For now, we'll just do this little section here with the gladiatorial arena, because I've never gone there. Why not? Alrighty. Oh my. It's so bright up here. The Tarnished are dense as hell in a physical, not mental sense. If they can break furniture by just jumping on it, ditto for all undead and apparently all hunters of the dream. We never took that route, didn't we, huh? Okay, so first we'll do this. Hello there. Again, fuck the Sekiro fade away. Absolute garbage. Let me see! I want my close-ups. Can you go down there on this side of the bridge? Oh, you can. Alright, we're doing that when we're done here. Alright, what's up here? Oh, there's you. Well. Actually, you know what? Major disrespect. Thanks! Thanks, buddy. Well, we can always climb down there. What I like most about the story of the merchants is that if you don't know for sure, you don't know for sure if they had the flames within them before being imprisoned, or if them being imprisoned is what made the flame appear. Does it say here? A member of tribe that was entombed in the earth so as to bury the maddening disease that followed them. Yeah. So at the very least, it seems that they already were developing the symptoms if they weren't already outright, you know, burning eyes. Oh. Oh, I see. You guys want to go back to fighting that bad, huh? Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, you keep doing that, bud. Yeah, you keep doing that, bud. Wow, you're less tanky than the axe guy. Kinda surprised. Ritual shield talisman. Naturally. If I recall correctly... Yeah, same thing as this, right? Yep. So just, okay, Crucible Knight Sword, Crucible Knight Shield. The idea is that during the era of the Crucible, there was a battle with the snakes that would take part in the ritual combat. That would involve sort of depicting how Godfrey's armies defeated the snakes. Or at least battled them, because I assume the gladiators were given a chance to win, because, you know, they're still alive. Driven from the Colosseum, blah, blah, blah. The snake is viewed as a traitor of the Earth Tree, and the audience delight in seeing these bronze effigies being in battle. Yep, okay, yeah. Yep, makes sense. And then, Glowmite, then the snakes, the Great Serpent teamed up with, the Imperium, Melina as the Glowmite Queen, so they could make her the new god. And then, obviously, America didn't appreciate that. She and Godfrey, you know, fight back against the Godsquin, and Serpent, tag team. That's when we have the whole sealing of Destined Death. Destined Death gets sealed. Malekith slays the Glowmite Queen using the power of the death that, while the black flames that also were fueled by Destined Death and were derived from the Glowmite Queen's greatsword were weakened. As a result, the Godskin starts scattering, and as we can see them rebuilding and stuff, or hiding out in different places. And then, meantime, America makes herself the Eternal Queen, because now there's no more death. So now, Greater Will, you're not getting rid of me. That results in the end of the Crucible, however, because with no death, there cannot be endless supply of bountiful life. So the era of the Crucible ends up being very short. This results in seeds springing from the Erd Tree, almost in self-defense, out of fear of its own. Huh? Oh, it's those priest people. I am trying to do research here. You have not seen a FromSoft community debate, have you, Mr. Corrin? Oh, my poor sweet little summer child. Anyway, as I was saying, the seeds go out. America realizes this and is like, holy fuck, I actually know absolutely nothing about this shit that I'm propagating as a faith. So it's like, hey, okay, we can't rely on faith alone, guys. Let's do some research. Presumably the Omen Curse also happens around this time, which of course causes its own problems. In the end, of course, America starts researching into the seeds and to the Order itself. This results in ultimately Golden Order fundamentalism, but that of course doesn't get finalized till later. The Liurnian Wars happen, where Radagon starts deciding he wants to conquer a place of knowledge like Liurnia. After 2 wars, that's when Ratigan marries Renala, and they get access to all that knowledge, so Ratigan complete his research while America continues doing her shtick with Godfrey. We have the Ancient Dragon War, the Stormveil Rebellion. Then Godfrey is able to put down the Farum Azula and the dragons and all that. Godwyn, of course, is holding down the fort back home and defeats Fortisax. Then once the war there is over and the Ancient Dragon Cult gets started and all that, Godfrey starts heading south to take out the Stormhawk King, take back Stormveil in control of the Banished Knights and all that, starts going around with all those dragon-worshipping knights and make sure that those rebellions are put down. We have the Morn Hero siege seemingly happening during that time while he's at the furthest place south and thus farthest from the kingdom. So it seems like he'd be the quote-unquote most vulnerable there. And then afterwards, when he starts cleaning up the last of the people at Caelid, his eyes go tarnished, and once the gold fades from them, America says, okay, sending out on the Long March, and that's how the end of Godfrey's era end, I think. Okay, but I think I covered it all. There we go. Sorry, guys, just kind of going through my head, my scenario so far, what I've got. Alrighty. Farm these guys for the axe and armor set. Ooh, so you can get the rest of the set. I thought it was just those 2 pieces that they gave us, but I guess that makes sense. I guess it is weird that they only gave me 2 pieces when they could have also given me the chest piece and the gauntlets. Oh yeah, cool fact. When you're cooperating in someone's world when doing Gold Mask quest, Phantom Gold Mask has a different pose, like he's scared or shocked. What? Really? Wait. What do you mean Phantom Gold Mask? Do characters when you're coming into someone else's, when you're cooperating with someone, are story characters like invincible, like you can't kill your cooperate? Oh, that's smart. I don't know. Did they do that in Dark Souls? I don't think so. That's cool, though, so you can kind of see phantoms of other characters, and those phantoms, much like you, can show you, like, their true spirit or something, so this is how he looks outside, but inside he's super scared, or super freaked out, like, this really puzzles him. That's really nice. Nice. What's interesting to note about Melina is that her blade can be found in a hidden chamber built in an elevator shaft to the Forbidden Lands that's been guarded by an official. Which Forbidden Lands? Says something along the lines of it being given to her to carry out her purpose, which I assume is ultimately kindling. Interesting. Platy, wonder if the omens are part of why Godfrey was tarnished and divorced from America. Ooh, maybe. See, my thought currently is that what happened was the omen curse happened. Godfrey had to give up his sons, Morgott and Mog, and who knows who else. Oh, almost got myself killed with a Loki death. Man, we basically had a stream where we didn't have any of that, and I almost jinxed it, huh? Anyway, no, but I always assumed that what happened was Godfrey was, after the Omen Curse debacle, Godfrey got depressed or something, and he just basically was like, he was beside himself with, like, grief and, like, despondency, so he refused, he just wasn't able, he wasn't in fighting form, and that's why America, quote-unquote, had to do it herself during the Liurnian Wars, and then Godfrey eventually gets his mojo back once those wars are over, maybe because she figured out his wife was cheating on him. Anyway, and then, and that's when the whole, Ancient Dragon Wars, who knows, it might have even been the Ancient Dragon War that shook him out of his fluff. He's like, wait a second, my kingdom is under attack, I can't be moping about, I gotta protect my children now. And then he goes off to Farum Azula with his armies to invade during the war, and like I said, Godwyn seems to stay behind, and that's how he ends up leading the battle and distinguishing himself against Fortisax. Anyway, it was always like that. They did that in Dark Souls trilogy, Demon Souls VB. Not like inside. Oh, really? The problem is I don't do PvP stuff when I do these games. I obviously do single player. So I actually am not too familiar with how the game handles like those little nuances. Like, what do they do when you meet other NPCs that these characters just meet out in the world? Like, can you kill them? Can you not? Do you like just like hit through them or whatever? But that's cool to know. Quite busy, huh, buddy? Understood.
Oh, was that you? Sorry, but I hardly noticed. I'm a little shaken since the master's secret.
It's just weird, like, for the host, it's like this, but for the co-op, is shocked. I think it's cool. I think it's a neat little detail. Because it kind of gives you the idea that the phantoms, when you're in spirit form, at least by Elden Ring's rules, you're seeing the true nature of people this way. And that's kind of cool to think about. Setting incantations. Now I'm kind of curious. I want to see how it works in Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3, if there's any differences like that, or if it's literally just unique to this one instance in Elden Ring. Because, like, that's such a cool concept to play with. Really encourage PvP, then, if you could do more stuff like that. Not even PvP, but, you know, just co-op and online and stuff, because you get to see, like both of you get lore stuff. Like, that's a great way to advance the narrative for a multiplayer game. Is there anything I want? No, because it's you don't sell me sorcery. So sorry, man.
The master's reflections had heightened as we neared the Erd tree. While still a precise calculus, the rhythms grew increasingly wild until he simply ceased. Now the master is facing quite the puzzle. The Golden Order is founded on the principle that Marika is the one true god. However, the name of Marika's second husband, King Consort Radagon, also appeared. Who exactly was Radagon? The master is stumped. His finger has remained still ever since Radagon's name was discovered. Curse my mediocre mind. The master only has me. And here I fail him.
Uh-huh.
Who exactly? The master is his finger has but oh, how important could it really be? The Erd tree, heart of the Golden Order, lies before our very eyes. Why must these qualms come to you now? We were on the very cusp.
No, this is very important. We must understand all the lore before we fight Morgott. You don't understand, Corin. Don't worry. I stan Gold Mask. He knows what's up. Anyway, let's see. Don't you think the reason Godfrey was not in the Lyrian Wars is that he was occupied with another war, like the Ancient Dragon Wars? He would have to go to Farum Azula to fight the dragons. No, because I don't think that they would be warring with Liurnia at the same time as the war with the dragons. No, I don't think that whatsoever. That's like saying, like, it's like, gosh, let's start a two-front war. Like, what? Darling, no. Yeah, I don't think so. Again, maybe I'm wrong on the idea that he was, like, depressed or something, but I don't think the idea was that, oh yeah, he was busy doing one of the other wars that could, around that time. No. That I am skeptical of. It seems to make more sense that it's a natural progression of Marika realizing, holy shit, I need some intelligence to add to my faith. And so, and Liurnia is the place to go get that, because they've obviously been doing research for God knows how long, and they might be able to help answer all the rest of her questions. Hence why she's so desperate to do it. But again, Godfrey's supposed to be the king of the battlefield, so why doesn't she have her champion do it? And I say, well, we seem to have the Omen curse happening just before, and Godfrey seems to have a pretty tender relationship with Morgott, so I have to imagine that having to give up his sons for the curse had to hit him especially hard. So that's my line of thought, essentially. You have the best Dark Souls 1 lore through videos and you don't have more views, and like, I'm gonna blast you all over Reddit. Well, thanks, Andy, I guess. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I still have to finish my Dark Souls 1 lore play, admittedly. And it's, honestly, my lore play will never be as good as my Book Abyssal Archive, which I'm using the lore plays to help promote, because, well, as you guys may notice, I forget things very easily, and I get easily distracted and all this stuff. It's much better for you guys if you could just, like, sit down and, like, read all this stuff yourself. Or who knows, we'll hopefully in the future have an audiobook narrated by VatiVidya, who will be able to let you listen to my prose instead. I can't wait for that to come out, but, like, that's a long way off. We still gotta get the physical copies to start shipping, so one step at a time. In Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 is normal, like the NPC is in their default state. Elden Ring is the only game that has the unique thing. Ooh, good to know. His goldfish memory also. Yep, exactly. Marika was definitely getting around. The, oh, he has goldfish memory also. That's what you're saying, Andy. He just up and forgot. The Ancient Dragon War wasn't really Marika or Godfrey's idea to start. Granex just went and attacked the capital, so I'm not sure they had much choice to open a two-front war or not. Well, at least the way I was interpreting your original comment, Pedro, you'd be saying that they were in the Ancient Dragon War, and then they start the Liurnian War. Now, if the idea is, well, the Liurnian War was started, and then the Ancient Dragon War happened, that's just weird to me, because, the war, again, in both wars, Radagon is the one at the head. So, again, it's just very odd to have it, to have it where it's like, okay, the Radigan's already at the head and all that stuff. Godfrey's not. Oh, but how convenient. The Ancient Dragon War happened. So unless we're trying to say that the wars literally happened at the exact... Like, America's like, okay, I'm going to go depart and hit Liurnia. And then Godfrey's like, oh, we're being attacked. And America's like, don't worry, hun, you got this. I'll keep going with the war myself. Like, yeah, I don't see... I think it's a little too convenient. I think that timing just works... That's where it kind of crosses the line for me. Anyway. This may just be me, but Melina seems pretty new in the world to be an enemy of the past. There's always rebirth and how losing your memories ties into that. Well, yeah. I'm not saying that Melina is exactly how she is. Not again, Glow-Eyed Queen is dead. So any theory about Melina being Glow-Eyed Queen has to assume that she's resurrected / reincarnated. Which, at the very least, we have indication that that is possible through the Erd Tree, so... That would be the case, Adolphus. Anyway, but she seems to be on the same lineup of siblings with Mikola and Millennia, born of Marika and Radigan. That I disagree with. I don't see how she's on that that lineup, because again, reincarnation, Glow-Eyed Queen, she has no memories and stuff. Like, no matter, I think any theory with Melina, besides all the evidence that she's Glow-Eyed Queen, like, let's ignore all that. Any theory of Melina has to kind of accept that there's something weird and magical going on with her origins, kind of like Irina and Hyetta, right? Because Hyetta also is kind of weird, where she's just like, oh yeah, I've been born, you know, like I've lost my sight since birth. You mean 5 minutes? Like, you literally just came into existence like an hour ago while I was fighting Godric. So yeah. Oh, we gotta go down here, right? I think this is safe. Yeah, I want to say this is safe. Geronimo! Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is the way to get back up. Gotcha. My only question would be, if Melina is the Glow-Eyed Queen, was she a daughter of Marika originally? At which point all the Empyreans during Marika's era were all selected among her children? Or was she only became a daughter of Marika after she, again, in this supposed reincarnation of hers? Like, because Marika is the one behind it, presumably. Let's see. Loki, and you tell things that's on the book too. That's true, man. There are a few things in Abyssal Archive in my lore that I don't mention in Abyssal Archive, but I do mention my lore plays because there's no place to fit it. Like, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, it's super minor, it's not really important, it doesn't really fit too much in the narrative, but you know, it's kind of neat to point out. So I'm gonna mention it at least in the lore play for you guys. So I guess you guys got that going for you. The butterflies in the game is some evidence that Melina might be daughter of Marika and Radigan. Which ones do you mean? I assume you're talking about the blazing butterflies. I think Adolphus mentioned that theory at some point. I don't recall the details though, because I think it's just that the butterflies smolder, right? I guess the idea would be just like how there's butterflies that parallel Millennia and Mikola. The idea is that these smoldering butterflies parallel Millennia, I assume. Sorry, Melina. Millennia. What if the whole thing with Burned and Bodiless is that when Malekith got the Rune of Death, he used the red flames to burn the Dusk-Eyed Queen to death? Well, yes, that would be the idea, is that when he, the idea would be that if he's using the power of the Rune of Death, then doesn't Malekith's, like, incantation or something have, like, kind of a flame-like effect to it when he's using the power of death? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that something? Isn't that a thing? How about here? Oh, no, I have to go this way. Gotcha. Let us see. God, Erdtree is big! Like, I know that should be obvious, but, like, seeing it from here, it's like, goodness me, it is thick! That be a chunky tree. Chunky golden tree. Okay. Sorry about that. Bunch of them have red flowers, and they tried to poison me. How rude! I hate the Sekiro effect! There we go, much better. Are those Miranda flowers? I can't tell. That's the question. Well, see you, buddy. His sword is on fire, yes? Okay. Yeah, that would definitely support the idea that she at least died by burning. Ironic. She created black flames to hunt the gods, and she ended up being hunted by black flames herself. Wait, the fuck are you? Oh, it's the finger ladies. Well, sucks to be you, I guess. What are you all doing here, dead? Did Morgott not like you seeing his face? Were you threatening to tell everybody the truth? You can't do that, ladies. You gotta keep the order. The peace. For the good of all Lindell. The sun must always shine. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Regarding MohGWYN, I've had this really weird idea that she's Marika's twin sister, lol. It seems a bit weird. Marika has a twin running in the family, but yeah, it's a very funny theory. Yeah, it is funny to think about. It's like Marika's twin sister got snubbed to become God, so Greater Will felt bad for her and was like, okay, I'll let you be God for the second half of the New Age. And then, yeah. That would be funny. No, but it would be interesting. Okay, because think about it this way. If Melina is the Glow-Eyed Queen and she's a daughter of Marika and Godfrey, think about what that means for Marika's mental state when MohGWYN dies. This would be the second time that the Imperium fiasco causes her to lose a child. Like, I kind of understand even more and more why she kind of goes over the deep end after MohGWYN's death and all that, right? Because, like, because keep in mind, she has that whole line of dialogue about how she understands from the Glow-Eyed Queen incident that she is disposable to the Greater Will. But if the Glow-Eyed Queen was an Imperium who was her daughter, that means she also understood that even her children are disposable to the Greater Will. Because the Greater Will didn't care. It's like, okay, you want to be the Eternal Queen? Fine, that wasn't my preference, but okay, I'll accept it. So, like, it kind of goes to show, like, the Greater Will is, like, willing to basically just be like, okay, either option, I win in the end, so fine by me. Like, you can kind of understand how Marika sort of becomes very, disenchanted, very cynical, I should say, about the whole ordeal. Because, again, she has a god complex, and she's the one, she likes to think she's in the driver's seat, and she already has a problem where she can't stand the idea where she's actually not the one in control, that someone else is pulling the strings. And obviously, we can see that, culminate with Radigan and all that, where she's like, hey, you dog of the Order, I'm the god here, not you. So listen, we're gonna be breaking this thing, and you're gonna like it. Like, I'm the one in control. If this is the only thing I can have control over my fate for, let it be, so. We're also America's child also. We're America's... Actually, no, we're Godfrey's... No, actually, we're not even technically God... I thought we were Godfrey's descendant for the longest time, but then I realized, okay, no, Tarnished include Godfrey's armies, so we're probably just a descendant of one of his warriors. And then, like, Nefeli Lu's probably the only one who's actually a direct descendant of Godfrey. Though that has its own implications to think about. His sword is on fire, yes. Doesn't have a unique symbol when when using... It doesn't have a unique symbol when using the Black Blade incantation. So, like, it's literally just the raw power of the rune itself. It isn't even, like, filtered through anything, like some of the other magics. That's kind of cool. I-Man asking Pedro. Okay, that's a separate question I won't get involved in then. Actually, no, we're gonna go up, because I already know what's here. There's this... No! Well, okay, fine, game. I guess I'm not continuing Gold Mask Quest, because I gotta reveal Radigan, right? Yeah. I gotta bring things back to their hole. Okay. Oh, whoopsie. Anyway, so, like, if Melina is the Glow-Eyed Queen, then yeah. I can totally understand how Marika might feel, like, completely, like, out of her wit's end after Godwyn gets done. Because it's like, she tries to handle the Empyrean thing when the second time it happens with as much grace and decorum as she can, and she tries to warn her kids, hey, just be aware, when you outlive your usefulness, you outlive your usefulness. But, nope. Still, there's a... Still, she ends up losing a kid because of it. Unforgivable. God, I keep forgetting about how deceptive that hitbox on that thing is. Like, it looks like he's so... he's so far away, but... Oh! He's not! He's right there. Who else is listening and playing Elden Ring at the same time? Listen, I appreciate if you guys are enjoying Elden Ring so much from my playthrough that you want to actually listen to me talk while I play. That's great, guys. I love it. It's a Crucible symbol, I think. I don't remember for the Black Blade incantation. The Crucible symbol is used for a lot of stuff, right? That's how, for example, we know the Liurnian Wars occurs during the end after the Crucible era ends, because this is where we see the Golden Barrier or whatever it's called, using the Erd Tree symbol instead of the Crucible symbol and stuff like that. Again, I really like little subtle details like that. Again, FromSoft storytelling is truly something special. I get what you're trying to make me do this time. I will not fall for it. There we go. Just get you out of the way. Oh, now you come back, you little shit. There we go. There we go. There it is. Barrier of Gold. That's probably the one I was thinking of, right? Where is it? Greatly increases magic itself and allies. This incantation was used by the champions of the Erd Tree in the First Ascent Wars, during which red-haired Radigan joined the heroes' ranks. Of course! Of course you acquire it from a bug that starts here. Right next to that stupid statue up there. Of course. With the secret being that it's Marika. To reveal, like, oh yeah, this is when Marika turned into Radigan and left, and then after the wars, of course, he built the statue and they were done. Like... Ay, ay, ay. So perfect. Since you're playing on computer, did you look above the lift and there's 3 statues, then there's a bigger statue above that? I always wanted to look at it, but I can't since I'm on Xbox. Have you seen it? Did you look above the lift and there's 3 statues, then there's a bigger statue above that? Okay, so I assume you mean this lift here, right? This is the one, right? Let me see if there's... I can't use torrent, so unfortunately, not the easiest. Oh, the Grand Lift of Dectus, I mean. Oh, yes, I do recall there being statues there. I think they're just Marika and or Tree Sentinel statues, but I'll have to double check. I'll have to do a double check on that one. Really appreciate how you can analyze the Ray Lucarian spells from each conspectus and see how they evolve in their studies, reaching the primeval spells. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this conspectus is their name, because we know from like the cut content / the what's it called, the network test, that each of the conspectuses were actually named after their founder, and that was just their own character. But in this one, well, that's been completely removed, and it seems to be connected instead to characters who found the schools are completely, named something else. So it's like, Like, why? But whatever. This is only to get down, huh? Right? Like, there's no other point to doing this. Is there an item for me to collect if I do that? Alright, so we're going to do what Andy says and check the grand lift, and then we're going to call it, guys, because I've been going a little long. But I've been having way too much fun since the DLC dropped, just chatting with all of you. Always great to hear from you guys and go kind of back and forth and on both the lore and otherwise. So, let's do that. And next time will be MohGWYN, the last of all kings. Yeah, I guess this is the spot, right? Yeah. By the way, you can climb the spear to get a weapon. Did I get the weapon? I can't remember if I did or not yet, Xavier. I want to say I haven't, but I vaguely recall. You know what? I think someone else mentioned it, but I haven't done it myself yet, so that might be it. Okay, yeah, so here's the statues, right? Yeah, so these are the America statues with two Tree Sentinel statues, and then there's a bigger Tree Sentinel statue up there. I think in concept art, this was a Godfrey statue with Sarosh. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's also 4 statues there that looks like more, possibly Tree Sentinel statues. It's a little hard, though. Their heads look a little... No, yeah, those are Tree Sentinel statues, it looks like, still, yeah. Let me get a little closer. Yeah. So, yeah, you have a statue of representing America, 2 Tree Sentinel statues, more Tree Sentinel statues, more Tree Sentinel statues on the sides of those Tree Sentinel statues, and then the bigger Tree Sentinel statue at the top. There you go, Andy. You didn't? Thank you for confirming, Iman. Not Elden Ring related, but why is Raim called a traitor in the Fume greatsword description in 3? In 3? Or do you mean in 2? Because he's called a traitor... Oh! Oh, no! They call him a rebel in the second game, don't they? The localization, I mean. No, Bray. You can check my website. I have a post on Rain which explains it in more detail, but to just give the quick answer, the term for traitor and rebel are the same. They mean this. It's the same thing. Like, you could use either term in Japanese. Like, both are accurate translations. So, I go over why he's considered a traitor / rebel in my analysis for him. So, just, again, you can search it up. Just search up Raim or go to my guide post. It should be under Dark Souls 2 stuff. Anyway, guys, we are going to end things here. It has been wonderful having you all. I'm having so much fun. And now we have DLC on the horizon, which means I have to play more Elden Ring, because I have to be ready for that DLC. So we have to beat MohGWYN and get to mountaintops as soon as possible. Okay, we're gonna do it. Now, I'm gonna be farming off screen at this point, so until then, bye-bye.